Feeling overwhelmed by life? Like you're constantly fighting a battle you can't win? What if I told you there's a secret, an ancient technique for finding calm in the middle of chaos? This isn't some new age trend. It's a 2,000-year-old philosophy from the Stoics, and it's called the dichotomy of control. Stick around because this one idea can genuinely change your life. Most of our anxiety, frustration, and anger comes from a single fundamental mistake. We try to control things that are completely outside of our control. Think about it. We get angry in traffic jams. We worry about what other people think of us. We stress about the economy. We get upset when it rains on our picnic. In all these cases, we're investing our precious energy into things we have absolutely no power over. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who was born a slave and rose to become one of the most respected thinkers of his time, put it very simply. He said, "Some things are within our power, and some things are not." That's it. That's the core idea. Within our power are our own thoughts, our judgments, our choices, our actions, and our reactions. Everything else, it's outside our power. This includes our body, our reputation, our possessions, the weather, and, crucially, the actions and opinions of other people. This might sound simple, but it's profoundly liberating. The Stoics weren't saying to be passive or to not care about anything. Far from it. They were saying to be incredibly strategic with your energy. Focus all your effort, all your attention, all your willpower on the one area where you have 100% control: yourself. Let's break this down with a practical example. Imagine you have a big job interview coming up. You're feeling anxious. So let's apply the dichotomy of control. What's outside your control? Well, the interviewer's mood. The other candidates, the specific questions they'll ask, whether the company is having a good quarter, and ultimately whether you get the job. Worrying about these things is like trying to push a river upstream. It's pointless and exhausting. So, what is within your control? A lot, actually. You can control how well you research the company. You can control how much you practice your answers to common interview questions. You can control the effort you put into choosing your outfit. You can control getting a good night's sleep beforehand. You can control arriving on time. You can control your attitude during the interview, being polite, engaged, and enthusiastic. You control your follow-up email. See the difference? By shifting your focus from, "I hope they like me," to, "I will prepare to the best of my ability," you take back your power. The anxiety starts to fade because you're no longer a passive victim of circumstance. You're an active participant, focused entirely on your own performance. Whether you get the job or not is the outcome, but your effort and your character are within your domain. The Stoics would say that your goal shouldn't be to get the job, but to be the best possible candidate you can be. Success is in the effort, not the external result. This applies everywhere. Stuck in traffic? You can't control the cars in front of you, but you can control your reaction. You can fume and rage, raising your blood pressure, or you can choose to listen to a podcast, call a friend on hands-free, or simply practice mindful breathing. The external situation is the same, but your internal experience is worlds apart. Someone leaves a negative comment on your social media post. You can't control their opinion or their choice to be rude. Trying to argue with them or getting upset gives them power over your peace of mind. What can you control? Your response. You can choose to ignore it, delete it, or respond with grace. The wise choice is the one that protects your own tranquility. Your inner calm is far more valuable than winning an argument with a stranger on the internet. This practice is like building a muscle. At first, it feels unnatural. Our brains are wired to worry about everything, so you have to consciously practice it. Throughout your day, whenever you feel a negative emotion, stress, anger, anxiety, pause and ask yourself, is the thing causing this feeling within my control or outside of it? If it's outside your control, practice the art of letting go. Acknowledge it, and then consciously tell yourself, this is not mine to control. The Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He was the most powerful man in the world, and even he constantly reminded himself of his own limits. If the issue is within your control, then ask the next question. What is the wise and virtuous action I can take right now? Don't just worry about it, act on it. If you're worried about your health, don't just stress. Schedule a doctor's appointment, go for a walk, choose a healthier meal. Focus on your actions, not your anxieties. This isn't about apathy. It's about a clear-eyed assessment of reality. You should still have goals and desires. You should want to get that job, have a good relationship, and be successful. But you attach your sense of self-worth and your happiness to your efforts not to the outcomes. You pour your heart and soul into preparing for the interview, and then you accept the result, whatever it may be, with grace. This is what the Stoics called preferred indifference. You prefer to get the job, but if you don't, your inner peace and virtue remain intact. You did your best, and that is the true victory. By consistently practicing this separation, you build an inner fortress. The chaos of the world can rage outside, but inside your citadel you are calm, you are rational, and you are free. You stop being a puppet whose strings are pulled by external events and other people's whims. You become the master of your own mind. So, here's your challenge. For the next 24 hours, try to live by this rule. Every time you feel that spike of anxiety or anger, ask yourself that simple question: control or no control? Focus your energy only on what you can influence, your own thoughts and actions. Let everything else go. You might be shocked at how much lighter and more powerful you feel. It's the simple, timeless secret to a calm mind. Thanks so much for watching. If this idea resonated with you, let me know in the comments how you plan to apply it. And for more practical wisdom on living a better life, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.